tournament. Today, you have spent a long time working. Okay, are we gonna work? Do I have to stand close? Okay. All right, sorry, we're having some technical difficulties. Microphone's probably gonna cut out a good amount, but we'll live. We're here to have fun, and this is the spirit of robotics. Anyways, welcome to Decode, presented by RTX, our first by Qualcomm. First is a global robotics community about more than just robots. It's dedicated to preparing young people for the future. First engages students grades K through 12 in our suite of STEAM Lego League, first robotics competition, and of course, why we're all here today, First Tech Challenge. First Tech Challenge started in 2005, and since we have grown to more than 8,000 teams in more than 55 countries. By joining us today, you are a part. All of you are helping make this program possible for the next generation of innovators. Thank you. We're in for quite an interesting day, and I think today is going to be wicked fun. I can't wait to see how everything comes together. Today we have 25 teams here with us between both leagues, Nuth and Richie. I really want to highlight that today we're here to celebrate the hard work our students have put in to building, designing, programming, and testing, inevitably breaking and rebuilding our robots. That is the cycle of robotics, and that is why I'm so excited to be here today with all of you. This season, students will step into the world of archaeology, uncovering stories hidden in artifacts, tools, and our students will dig deeper into using STEAM skills and creativity as they design, build, program, and drive their robots. Together, we will take this thrilling head-to-head challenge inspired by the science of discovery. And of course, a huge shout out to our season sponsor, RTX. They've put together a special welcome message for us, so if we can please look to the screen. Oh.
Welcome, First Tech Challenge teams, and congratulations on advancing to this level of the Decode season. This is an amazing program. Nearly 100,000 students across 81 countries develop STEM skills, practice engineering principles, and explore the value of teamwork in First Tech Challenge. Through the RTX collaboration with First, we hope our work inspires you to think about how technology can be used to not only prepare for the future, but to also learn from the past. Now my colleague Amanda will show you some incredible technologies that are currently being used by archaeologists.
Check it.
Thanks, Dantea. Here in Portsmouth, Rhode Island, RTX's underwater acoustics capability is similar to the technology archaeologists use to locate, image, and map ancient sites and artifacts. Synthetic aperture sonar uses an artificial array of transducers to scan the seafloor, collecting data to form an ultra-high resolution picture. These images reveal the shape and size of objects, like shipwrecks, in much more detail than traditional sonars. And from the sky, archaeologists use remote sensing techniques to research past societies and cultures. RTX unlocked the next generation of remote sensing by using digital engineering to produce sensors that are smaller, lighter, and more capable for a variety of Earth observation missions. Traveling on satellites, these imaging instruments provide maximum resolution imagery from space. Working with NASA, RTX is designing a new remote sensing instrument to identify land patterns like crop production, mineral mapping, and forest management. Right now, RTX engineers work in 30 countries, focused on things like advanced avionics, directed energy, electric propulsion, hypersonics, and quantum physics.
These are only a few of our industry-leading projects at RTX that allow us to see further and in more detail than ever before. Working with this year's First Tech Challenge teams has been energizing and impactful, and your passion for inventing is second to none. Whatever the outcome of today's competition, you're all having an impact. Best of luck, teams.
Can we get a quick round of applause for RTX in making this program possible? All right, thank you so much. Next, I want to celebrate our first alumni. Being a part of First doesn't end when you graduate. As an alumni, you will always have a place in this community, with chances to volunteer and make new friends, connect with professionals, and keep shaping the future. Volunteering at events is a great way to stay involved in high school. There are nearly 40 First Tech Challenge events in Washington each year that can always use more volunteers. Let's take a moment to recognize the first alumni who are here today giving back as volunteers and mentors. Please stand and wave so we can thank you. Thank you so much. For some of you, Decode, some of you, like me, scarily enough, Decode may be your final season as a student in First. For those of you in your final year of high school, you are now becoming a First alumni, and we can't wait to see how you'll stay connected and inspire the next generation. For all students in their final season, please stand to allow us to celebrate all you have done in this program and to celebrate the many successes your future will hold. To learn. Thank you so much. For all of our students, to learn more about, and again, just like I just said with our first alumni, just because you're graduating doesn't mean you have to leave this program forever. Again, please visit firstinspires.org/alumni to learn how you can stay involved, whether that be as an alumni, mentor, or volunteer. All right. I also want to take a moment to recognize and say a huge thank you to the parents, coaches, mentors, and volunteers who make this event possible. Students, let's please make it loud for everyone here who supported our journey. Coaches, mentors, and volunteers are the lifeblood of this event, so it's very important that we show our gratitude towards them. We also ask today that you honor the first ethos of gracious professionalism. This means showing respect and valuing other students, teams, and volunteers here, while at the same time taking pride in our work to create something we are proud of. And who better to help explain this core value first than our program leaders, First alumni Rachel Moore and Colin Fultz.
I'm Rachel, and this is Colin. We're both First alumni, and together we lead First Tech Challenge. We'd like to talk about something that's important and part of the ethos of First programs, gracious professionalism.
If you've never heard the term before, gracious professionalism is kind of like good sportsmanship. But instead of only describing how to behave when you compete, it can apply to all aspects of your life. Gracious professionalism is a way of doing things that encourages high-quality work, emphasizes the value of others, and shows respect for individuals and the community.
First is a small cross-section of the real-life opportunities that each of you will have to make decisions which reflect gracious professionalism. Practicing gracious professionalism doesn't have to be large, sweeping gestures. Instead, it's the little choices that each of us makes when no one is watching that all combine and fuse together to form our collective culture. You already know how to compete hard, and you know how to be kind. Think about how your actions make others feel and how that makes you feel.
Your team probably plans strategy before the season and before each match. You can do the same exercise for how you will handle challenging interpersonal situations that might come up throughout the season. You won't always get it right, and that's okay, because gracious professionalism is a journey, not a destination. It's something we should strive to practice every day. When we make a mistake, we should own it, offer a sincere apology, and attempt to make amends. Then, find ways to do better in the future.
First can be challenging. It's supposed to be. And that means that at times during this season, you may feel pressure and experience stress. In those difficult times, it might seem easier to be selfish or only take your own interests into account. After all, even if you do everything the right way, there's only a handful of teams that will win their last match of the season and be celebrated as world champions. But while there's a limited number of championship trophies, there's no such limit on the number of teams who will have a successful season. Don't waste your time on being envious of others' success. Ask questions, challenge yourself, learn from others, and share your own knowledge.
First programs would not be possible without the time committed by tens of thousands of caring adult volunteers, including team coaches and mentors. As First alumni, we know the impact that mentors and coaches can have on a young person's life. Mentors and coaches are key to establishing and maintaining a team culture. On behalf of more than 100,000 First Tech Challenge students, thank you for all that you do. Aristotle once said, "Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all." This season, we hope you have the opportunity to educate both. Good luck.
Alrighty, can we get a quick round of applause for gracious professionalism? Now, I'd like to recognize some volunteers who helped today happen. First off, let's recognize the judges. They are busy deliberating on the other side of the school, so let's see if we can cheer loud enough for them to hear us from all the way over here. These individuals have a difficult job of narrowing down the best of the best from today's teams. They've already been busy this morning interviewing teams and reviewing portfolios. They'll be in the pits and watching matches and deliberating later today. We look forward to seeing the outcome of their hard work at the playoffs and award ceremony that we will have this afternoon/evening, ideally afternoon. Next, I'd like to introduce to you your first technical advisors, our FTAs, control system advisors, and robot inspectors. Let's go around. There we go. You all know how to summon them. Just yell FTA or find a robot inspector in the pits. Our technical volunteers know the ins and outs of the robot control systems we use to run this competition and are key to keeping this event moving smoothly to ensure the robots, field repairs, and cures are running properly on the field. Thank you. Finally, their rulings are final and there will be no video review. You know them, you love them. It's our referees. Our referees have the difficult job of ensuring everyone is playing by the rules. Please help us stick to the schedule by respecting their decisions and showing your gracious professionalism. Thank you. Now, here's how today will roll out. In just a moment, we'll dig into our first qualification matches over here on Field 1, and we'll play until about 12:45 when we'll break for lunch. After lunch, we'll play through the remainder of our qualification schedule. After that, we'll head into Alliance selection, where our top-ranked teams will choose their partners to form their alliance for this afternoon's playoffs. So a little hint, so teams, start thinking about who your student representative will be, because as the day gets a little closer to Alliance selection, we'll start asking for you to send one student representative to a certain location to represent your team during Alliance selection. Before we get started, let's take a moment to be mindful about safety. I want to draw attention to our emergency exits just over here. If you hear an alarm, please evacuate. Remember, a robot is replaceable, but you are not. Let's play it safe. Make sure you have a plan for your team about what you'll do and where you'll regroup in the case of an emergency. Fire extinguishers are just located out in the hall, and first aid is located at pit admin. All right. And also, I want to throw out another quick reminder on the note of safety. Keeping us safe is everyone's responsibility, so during the course of this event, please help us keep walkways and exits clear. If you see something unsafe, like a tripping hazard or a spill, please help to correct the issue immediately or ask pit admin for help. In addition to physical safety, let's also talk about emotional safety. Everyone here deserves to have a safe, nurturing, and fun experience. We are a community who looks out for each other, so if you see someone who might be struggling, please check in with them and see how you can help them. Thank you for helping us make this a safe and enjoyable event for all. Teams, are you ready to dig into Decode? All right. If you are in the first match, please start setting up your robots. Hey, robots are set up. Look at that. Anyways, while our teams get onto the field, let me tell the folks out there who are new to FTC what this is about. Each year, First Tech Challenge creates a new and challenging game for teams to learn and compete in. Teams will investigate the power of the world's artifacts to unlock mysteries in 2025's to 2026 game Decode, presented by RTX. While we finish getting the field set up, here's the Decode game animation.
Welcome to the first Tech Challenge 2025-2026 season game, Decode, presented by RTX. Decode is played by 4 randomly selected teams, 2 per alliance. Your opponent for one match may be your partner for another. Robots must be built to meet the specifications in the competition manual and fit within an 18-inch sizing cube. Robots and their extensions must remain within the 18-inch sizing cube until the endgame. The game is played on a 12-foot square playing field with a foam tile floor and 1-foot-high walls. On the playing field is a red alliance goal and a blue alliance goal. At the exit of each goal is the classifier ramp and a gate. April tags are located on the goal to assist with targeting.
On the field, there are 24 purple artifacts and 12 green artifacts.
Robots start each match in one of 2 locations and can hold up to 3 artifacts. At the start of each match, a motif made up of 3 artifacts is randomly selected and indicated on the obelisk. During the first 30 seconds of the match, robots are autonomous. Robots can use sensors to decode the motif, leave the starting line, and score artifacts in the goal. Artifacts that enter the goal and exit to the classifier ramp earn points. Once the classifier is full, any additional overflow will score, but will earn fewer points. At the end of auto, alliances earn additional points if the artifacts in the classifier match the motif pattern. During the following 2 minutes of the match, drivers control their robots. Robots continue to score in their goal, open the gate to clear the classifier, and collect artifacts from their human player. Alliances that score enough artifacts in their goal throughout the match will earn an additional ranking point.
The last 20 seconds of the teleop period is the endgame.
Robots continue to score to fill their classifier to form the motif pattern. As time runs out, robots race to their base where they can expand in height. Points are awarded to robots partially in their base, and even more points are awarded to robots fully in their base. If both robots fit within their base, the alliance receives bonus points. An alliance that can earn enough points from moving in auto and returning to their base will receive an additional ranking point. The alliance that earns the most points overall wins the match and will earn 3 ranking points. This has been a summary of this season's game, Decode, presented by RTX. For complete rules, please read the competition manual, and always remember to demonstrate the first ethos of gracious professionalism. Good luck, teams, and have a great season.
Alrighty, teams, let's give a quick round of applause to our game design committee for throwing together Decode.